Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me on my financial journey. Today's video, I'll be showing off my latest LCS pickups. Also sharing my opinion on the silver price. Should we buy, sell, hold? And by no means am I a financial advisor. Completely the opposite, for I am the warning, not the example. Just a few years ago, I walked out of rehab, overcoming an opiate addiction with just basically the clothes on my back. I'm an old Gen Xer trying to pick up the pieces of my life and rebuild. And I'm just like a budget stacker, sharing my journey, hoping to encourage the people who might just be starting or at 20 ounces or 50 ounces. So hoping to be a little bit of encouragement, and without further ado, let's get started. First, I would like to say I found some silver in the wild. It's always great finding some silver in the wild. Got some Coinstore pickups. Always check those Coinstores. I was happy to get Mercury, especially since my local Coinstore didn't have any junk or constitutional silver. And I'm still not able to fill this tube. So maybe again next week. So I had a plan going into the week or going into payday. And my local coin store has an eBay store, and I was on there looking through, and with the price of silver rising, some of his inventory hasn't been updated. So there were two 1 ounce silver lunar coins. I believe it was the chicken, the rooster, the hen with the little chicklets, the family one, and the tiger, with the mom and the baby tiger. And they were priced for $42. So I was, going to try to go in there and get them for 42 or 40, 42 in that range. And that plan blew up. My LCS dealer was on vacation for the 4th, and it looks like he updated the eBay store. So I went in, and just before I went in, I was watching Booty Girl Stacking. Does anyone else watch her? I would say go check her channel out and give her a sub. She has quality content and the sexiest hands in the game. She got the painted nails, the rings, and she has high quality videos. And she was giving her opinion on why she's buying, as much as she loves silver, she's trying to buy a little bit more gold at the current moment. And then she was giving her reasons why. And for the most part, I agree with everything she was saying in her video, that silver's been going sideways for the last 3-4 months. It hasn't turned over. It kind of looks like it's cooling up like a snake, getting ready to strike. So I was kind of influenced. And when I saw this on the store, the eBay store, I decided to strike and get a little bit of gold myself. And while I was there, I also picked up a few eagles. I was really looking forward to the 1 ounce silver lunar coins, but I always enjoy the eagles. They stand up to any coin out there. They're just beautiful. And I just enjoy them. the lunar coins would have been a little bit more sexy. So my initial plan blew up. I wasn't able to get the 2 lunar 1 ounce coins, but I was happy to pick up some eagles. I've been trying to concentrate on the eagles, fill some tubes. And when I saw this, I felt it like it was fate after watching Booty Girl stacking video. And I still was able to purchase a lunar coin. And the price of silver, I went there on Monday. The price of silver was $38, a few cents over. Gold was around 3,300, in that range. The LCS had the Eagles listed for 41, but the total of my purchase came to 272. When he gave me change, he gave me $30 change, so he knocked off the $2 and just charged me $40 a piece for the Eagles. So I was very happy with that. And this little coin here cost me $190, which I calculated what the spot price of this would be. It would have been $167 for the spot. I paid $190, so that's about 13% premium and $23 over its spot price. It's a 2025 lunar year of the snake, 1/20th of an ounce of gold, and fits my budget. I struggle just to get a 1/10 piece of gold, and I was happy to add this to the stack. It's a beautiful coin. Over here we have Charles III portrait. It's a nice portrait of Charles. I think this is the out of all the portraits, this is my favorite of Charles. Very nice looking. Australia, $5 denomination, and let's see, 1/20th of an ounce, 4 9s gold. And I'm just learning about gold. I don't have very much. I have a few pieces. This is my 3rd piece. I have 2 1/10 ounce gold eagles, and it's nice picking up this little coin because it makes my 1/10 ounce coins look a lot bigger. So just trying to add to my gold position when I get the opportunity. And I felt like I got a good price on this coin. It's a 2025. So someone sold this just recently this year, and I thank them for paying the big premium on it. Like I said, I was happy with the 13% premium. And it's funny too with gold, as I get more silver, this little coin weighs almost nothing, is comparative in price to about 5 ounces of silver, which is a little weighty. And this coin, if you ever had to natural disaster occurred or something, you had to pick up a bag and get out of town for a little while, gold's a lot easier to carry and conceal. You could sew this into your clothing if you had to. Gives you a lot of options. Easier to hide, stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to adding more gold to my collection. I'm interested in seeing what the YouTube audience thinks of the price of silver at the moment. We've had a recent high of a little over $39, and we are currently dipping into the $37 range. Seems like every time they've slammed silver in the past, it's just bounced back up. And a lot of people are predicting that, it'll be slammed down. And so I'm at a crossroads. I don't know what to do with silver at the moment. It's kind of like I feel like I'm on shaky ground. I continue to accumulate a little bit each check. I've letting off the gas a little bit. That's kind of why I was, happy to pick up a little bit of gold. Gold's been quiet, out of sight, out of mind. And like I said, feel like it's getting ready to make a move. So I thought it was wise maybe pick up some gold. I also tearing up the markets this year is Bitcoin. Bitcoin reached a new all-time high. Got a little bit over 120,000, and it's had a little bit of a pullback recently, but it looks like it's going to go higher also. But I usually DCA. I buy a little bit of silver each check. I buy some Bitcoin each check, and this week I decided to not grab any Bitcoin. I took that capital and put it into the gold purchase. And I still feel like silver is undervalued among all the other assets out there. But it's also prone to, big swings and pullbacks, and is always being hammered. A couple of schools of thought out there. One camp is saying this time it's different, and other camps, the same old story. And I'm kind of somewhere in the middle, just trying to tread cautiously. So I'd be interested to see what you guys are thinking, what your strategies are. Are you holding? Are you buying? Are you selling? I see a bright future for silver out there. As we advance in technology, silver is going to be at the forefront of that. It's a vital part of our communications. As we see the war unfold over there in Ukraine, drones, how drone warfare is changing the battlefield. Countries now are trying to catch up and have more advanced militaries, and their spending is getting more loose. And but silver is a big part of all that. The satellites, the communications, all the properties. Also in the electric vehicle market, the batteries. Silver just deals with heat a lot better. It also is, transfers information and energy just, a lot more efficient than anything else out there. It helps in, car batteries not catching on fire. It'll help electric vehicles charge faster, go longer distances. So, for electric vehicles to really gain, acceptance, major worldwide acceptance, those are important. Anything to deal with communications, a good thing to Google or use AI for is ask AI what's the difference between 4G and 5G and how silver plays a role in that. And so I have very high hopes that in the long term, silver is going to do real well. Many people are selling at the moment. I know there's a lot of pressure on coin shops at the moment as they're dealing out a lot of cash but not selling a lot. I think my local Coinstore dealer has been cutting me some breaks and stuff because he's rewarding me for constantly coming and buying, trading in some cash for him. But yeah, they've been under pressure, and a lot of American retail is just selling, and for many different reasons. I've seen a lot of people are longtime stackers, and with the cost of living going up, they don't want to go into debt, so they're liquidating a little silver. You have people that speculated and gambled in crypto and stocks, silver, maxing out their credit cards, taking loans, and trying to buy assets and time the market. And they have to cover their debts and they have to liquidate. There's people out there that, are scarred. They bought silver around 2008, 2011, or just recently, a few years back when the premiums were $10, $15. If you bought a monster box with premiums that were $10, $15 a coin, $39 silver, you're just starting to break even or can live with the loss, and you just want to get rid of that and forget all about that. And so, that's a great testament to what silver is. It's very liquid. And so when people need it the most, it's there. And so if we do see some dips, it's all good. I have a long-term view, but yeah, silver is very liquid. So when people need cash or need bailed out, they go to silver and they sell it. And with all this selling pressure from retail, especially in the United States, silver continues to rise. And there's a lot of demand coming from India. India is poised to be the next China, so they're trying to build a manufacturing base. You have Russia that is involved with a war. They've just made silver. Their central bank has just begun to purchase silver. So, without retail, there's a worldwide demand for silver, and the price just continues to rise. And as long as retail is on the sidelines selling, I feel comfortable buying silver going forward. I'll start to get real nervous when retail jumps back in and starts buying. I might consider, getting rid of a little bit, liquidating some silver then. And I feel like then, the price might get slammed back down then. So, from everything I've been reading from and listening to people like Warren Buffett and the Brian Tracy's and the people who made it big trading Wall Street, they always went against the tide. They didn't go along with the herd. So as long as retail's selling, I feel comfortable buying. So yeah, let me wrap this up. Let me know what you guys are thinking and doing in the markets, and have a great and wonderful day. I'm out.